Opening round highlights from the Swiss Challenge presented by Association Suisse de Golf at Golf Sempachersee. Bernd Ritthammer set the early pace, the German's fine touch around the greens proving key in his opening round of 4 under. Joining the German, Frenchman Damien Perrier. Unable to reach the long par 5 fourth in 2, the Frenchman went flag hunting. Inches from a hole-out eagle, and he signed for a 67. 2 men reached 5 under, Sebastian Garcia Rodriguez the first. Some fantastic ball striking from the Spaniard left him with little work to do on the greens in his round of 66. The second was Englishman Adam Chapman, bouncing back after 2 bogeys with a 15-foot eagle putt down the hill at the 17th, and he's also at 5 under. Jack Senior's putter was working well in his round of 65. 7 birdies for the Englishman, who's joined by Philip Mayo at 6 under. 4 birdies and an eagle for the German, who didn't drop a shot all day. Completing the 3-way tie for second, American Si-Won Kim, third last week and in the mix again after a superb display from tee to green. But the man out in front, Germany's Marcel Schneider. Some tremendous iron play from the 28-year-old, making light work of the par 4 10th for his 6th birdie of the day. He made 3 more coming home and holds a 2-shot lead after an 8 under par round of 63. So there's a leaderboard after day 1 at the Swiss Challenge. Germany's Marcel Schneider's fantastic round of 63 means he's out in front by 2. It was another glorious day for the second round of the Swiss Challenge presented by ASG. Hardly a breath of wind and perfect scoring conditions for the players. First to the overnight leader, Marcel Schneider. He continued where he left off yesterday and moved ahead early on. A fabulous second into the par 5 17th from the German. He's still looking for his first win on the Challenge Tour. Will it be this week? He wouldn't make the eagle, but a tap in for his 3rd birdie of the day. One of the players trying to catch him was Si-Won Kim. He's also after his first victory on the Challenge Tour. In the end, he couldn't get anything going. A mixed bag for Kim, 3 birdies and 3 bogeys, and a round of level par 71. Welshman Stuart Manley played his way into the mix today with a 4 under par round of 67. He also managed to find the funny side when his birdie chip at the 5th just shaved the hole. But Schneider's nearest challenger after day 2 is Christian Krogh Johansen of Norway. He shot the low round of the day, matching Schneider's 8 under 63 from yesterday. A tremendous iron into the par 5 17th, and he'd been rolling it beautifully all day. An eagle for Johansen, and he's at 12 under par. Play was suspended late into the afternoon due to the threat of thunder and lightning, but it won't affect who's in the lead. Marcel Schneider of Germany, a bogey-free 64 to follow up yesterday's 63, and he now leads by 3.
I hit it really good off the tee, so I'm never in trouble off the tee. I think that's a huge benefit because the rough is quite thick, and well, putting is good as well. Normally I'm the type of guy who's shooting really low, and then another day I'm struggling to do the same or almost the same, but now I'm really happy and confident for the weekend.
Day 3 at the Swiss Challenge presented by ASG. The clouds were low early in the morning, but by the time the leaders teed off, it was another glorious day in Lucerne. Can anyone catch Marcel Schneider of Germany, who started the day with a 3-shot lead? Stuart Grehan was 6 under through his first 6 holes and charging up the leaderboard. The Irishman made 2 eagles in his round of 64, good enough for the joint low round of the day, and he moved to 10 under par. Julian Kusenbacher, he likes to pitch one-handed, can you believe it? 2 hands on this marvellous approach to the 14th. His 3 under par 68 moved him to 11 under. Garrick Porteous didn't drop a shot in his round of 65. A magical short game from the Englishman, nearly holding this one for birdie, and he's also at 11 under. The man who started the day 3 shots behind Schneider, Christian Krogh Johansson, he played brilliantly from tee to green, but he just couldn't get the putts to drop. The Norwegian settling for a 1 under par round of 70. But the day belonged once again to Germany's Marcel Schneider. That was his 3rd birdie of the day at the par 4 14th, and at the 18th he needed this one for another bogey-free round. Schneider is now 5 shots ahead at 18 under par after his round of 68. He's dropped just 1 shot all week and on the cusp of his first win on the Challenge Tour.
I was again hitting the ball really very well. I was really happy out there. I had got many birdie chances inside of 5 meters. Unfortunately, the putter wasn't that hot than the days before, but I take it and I'm quite happy.
The final round of the Swiss Challenge presented by ASG, and a huge day for this man, Marcel Schneider of Germany. He's played beautifully all week, just 1 drop shot so far. He started the day 5 shots in the lead, but there was a chasing pack and it was an excellent day of scoring at Sempachersee. First, to Stuart Manley of Wales. His short game has been magnificent this week. His final birdie coming at the 16th from off the green, and a Sunday 65 for the Welshman. Adri Arnaus of Spain, he's been 4th, 9th and 3rd in his last 3 starts, and you can see why when he's holding putts like this. Big fist pump from the Spaniard, and a closing round of 67 for his 4th top 10 in succession. It's been a fantastic couple of days for Rudery McGee. A pair of 65s over the weekend, catapulting him into a tie for 4th and his best finish of the season. To a former European Tour winner, Jeppe Hudal. He was victorious at the 2009 Wales Open. Great to see him playing well again. Superb judgment on the greens from the Dane, all the way down the hill. He rolled that one in for a birdie on his way to a bogey-free round of 64. The man closest to Schneider at the start of the day, Christian Krogh Johansson. In the end, it was a 3 under par round of 67 for the Norwegian, and it was going to take some doing to catch this man, Marcel Schneider of Germany. He started the day with a birdie to extend his lead, and he made 3 more going out. There were drop shots, however, at 9 and 12, but Schneider, he was in control of his golf ball all day. And at the 18th, the moment was his. The first wire-to-wire winner this year. He dropped just 3 shots all week, 67 on Sunday, and his first victory on the Challenge Tour.
Feels really good. I'm really happy to be in that position now. I played 4 days, really awesome golf, and I'm so happy about that. Yeah, I can't describe.
A pair of Swedes vaulted themselves inside the top 5, Christopher Blomstrand and Oscar Lengden, with their rounds of 64 and 65. But it's Schneider who is our champion. In the end, he wins by 6 at 22 under par.